Hello there. We are back for assignment 3. So if you turn to page 17, hopefully you have already worked these problems. If you have worked them and you don't want to watch this video, understand that. You can just scroll to the end of the video and stop the video, and that will allow you to check your answers if you just want to do that. But if you want to see the solutions, I will work them for you. And I need to get a copy of my page. Okay, the first one is comparing gallons and hours. And since hours is the unit of time, I'm going to put that on the bottom. If you use 290 gallons in 10 hours, or maybe you're filling a swimming pool and you're putting in 290 gallons of water, we want to know what that would be for 1 hour. So if you just knock off that 0, you have your answer. 29 gallons per hour. Make sure that you can do the label. It's great if you get 29 over 1, but make sure you can also read the ratio. So 29 to 1 gallons per hour. Number 2 is miles and hours. Again, hours is the unit of time. So let's put that on the bottom. And I can travel 1,080 miles in 20 hours. And you can take a 0 off and then divide by 2. Or you can use your calculator, it doesn't matter. 54 over 1. And this is miles per hour. 54 miles an hour. Number 3. We're calculating feet per second. Seconds are the unit of time. And we're looking at 4,500 feet per second. 90 seconds. So I can take off a 0 and divide top and bottom by 9. And we're looking at 50 feet per second. This is quite fast. You're talking about a sixth of a football field in 1 second. So something is moving quickly. Okay, number 4. We have laps and minutes. Now your problem says 3 minutes for 18 laps, but remember I want my unit of time on the bottom. So I'm going to say if you can do 18 laps in 3 minutes, how much can you do in 1 minute? So we are dividing top and bottom by 3. So you can do 6 laps in 1 minute. And it is perfectly possible to do it the other way, to put the minutes on top. If you wanted to know what 1 lap, how much time that would take, it absolutely is possible to do it both ways. Okay, number 5. This one is points and games. So I'm comparing the number of points scored in the number of games played. And if I scored 228 points in 12 games, what would I have scored in 1 game? So bring that 12 down to a 1. And then 228 divided by 12, 19 points per game. And I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to check that My doing math in my head is not a good idea. So let me just be sure. Yes, it's always better to be safe. Number 6, we are looking at dollars and pizzas. And $68 buys 4 pizzas. So let's see what one pizza will cost. You could find the amount for $1, but that's probably not as practical as 17. Those are some pretty expensive pizzas. Hopefully they're large ones. So it's $17 per pizza. Okay, number 7. We are looking at moving again meters and minutes. Meters is the unit of distance. Minute is the unit of time. So this is not a terribly fast rate. We're only moving 1,000 meters. A meter is 3 inches longer than a yard. So you're not even doing, you're doing a little more than a yard in 1 meter. And that takes 5 minutes. So let's divide by 5. And that's going to give me a minute on the bottom and 200 meters on the top. So 200 meters per minute. It's not a snail's pace, but it's not the space shuttle either. So. Okay, number 8. $3.70 for 2 pounds. And you can use LBS there if you prefer. $3.70. So let's see what 1 pound costs. Maybe these are bananas or something. And that will not work. That's not the unit rate. That's for 2 of them. So 2 into 370 is 185. And then 2 into 2 is 1. So it's $1.85 per pound. Whatever this substance is. Number 9. $1.88 for 10 ounces. So dollars and ounces. This may be soda or water. Let's divide by 10 so that we get 1 on the bottom. And $1.88 divided by 10 is, if you do that on your calculator, you're going to get a number that you have to round. So let me show you how to round that. You want to go to the nearest penny. So that's about 19 cents per ounce. And finally, number 10. We have a gross of pencils for $6.38. So I threw you a curveball here. Since we're dealing with money, I'm going to stick to my pattern and put that on top. So this is for a gross. It costs $6.38 for 1 gross. Well, I know that a gross is 12 dozen. And I know that a dozen has 12. So 12 times 12 is 144 pencils. So this is the number of pencils. And we want to know what 1 pencil will cost. So let's divide top and bottom by 144. And I have no idea here. So 638 divided by 144 is a very ugly number. You just need this much of it because we're going to round again to the nearest penny. So 0.044 to the nearest penny is about 4 cents per pencil. It's pretty good. So that one was a little more of a challenge because you have this business right here where you have to figure out how many pencils we're actually talking about. Okay, I hope that you did very well on these. If you have questions, you can feel free to contact me at any time, and I will help you with these. And hopefully you are enjoying this course. I know this is a lot of new information possibly. In the next video, which is going to be on page 18, we have some word problems to do. I believe there are 5 of them. So I'll see you back in the next video, and we will look at 5 word problems to practice your skills.